Okay, so last week we had a look at Little Freak, and we're looking at, through this transition time now, getting ready for year 5, we're looking at being different, being special, being unique. So last week we saw how Little Freak was different, but this week we're going to have a look at The Greatest Showman and make comparisons. So it's got a slightly different stance on being different, as you will see in the film clip shortly, that within The Greatest Showman, everybody's differences are being celebrated. So you never make a difference being like everybody else. Now, what I would like you to do is pause the video and go onto this YouTube link below. It's in your pack as well. And watch the film trailer first of all. Do that now. Okay, so you should have watched that and seen how it's slightly different. So it's celebrating people's differences. Now, think about how the video has been made as well. So in Little Freak, it was in black and white. The caravan was very solitary. Little Freak was sad, he was crying. But in The Greatest Showman, there's lots of lights, fireworks, everything's, positive. So, what I want you to do, if you need to, go and watch both of the clips again, and then we're going to make some comparisons. So I have looked at things that are similar and things that are different. So I have said things that are the same are characters in both videos look different to the norm. Characters in both videos have felt sad at some point for looking different, and both videos are set at the circus. However, there are differences, so the characters in The Greatest Showman are having their differences celebrated, whereas Little Freak spends his days being laughed at by others, and Little Freak is very miserable, isn't he? Then what I want you to do is have a look at the pictures here. So what makes these people the same and what makes them different? So let's have a look at some comparisons. So for example, some of them have glasses, some do not. We could say people have got different skin colour. People have got different hair colour and hair length. Some people have got short hair or longer hair. Their eye colour is different. Okay, so there are lots of things which make them different. That is just based on appearance. So their appearance is different. Think about what makes you different. So nobody in the world looks the same, thinks the same, feels the same, believes the same, or behaves exactly the same way as you. You are unique. So your activity for today is to make some comparisons. Okay, so remember, if we are comparing something, we are looking at similarities and differences, things that are the same and things that are different. And I have used my notes to write an example here. So I'm going to read it to you now. The videos of both Little Freak and The Greatest Showman identify that people can look different, and this can sometimes result in others being unkind. Although both videos contain characters that are unique, Little Freak is constantly laughed at by others, whereas the characters in The Greatest Showman have their differences celebrated. Both videos are set at a circus, however the black and white theme in Little Freak sets a low mood, unlike in The Greatest Showman, where the bright lights and joyful music make the show positive. Okay, so within that, I've taken my notes, I've proofread it for errors, and I have used things like different sentence openers. So I've got front adverbial, subordinate clause, although both videos contain characters that are unique, comma, so I've punctuated it correctly. I have got conjunctions like whereas, however, although, and I have used descriptive language, so I've got adjectives, bright lights, joyful music, so I'm describing that, and as a bare minimum, which some of us still forget, using capital letters for proper nouns. So I've got the name of Little Freak, name of a person, and the name of a film, The Greatest Showman, and I've used a capital letter for each of those. So I want you to go away and do the same. Now look back over your comparative notes, make a comparison looking at what is the same and what is different, and making sure you've got a good paragraph of writing comparing that has been proofread properly.